Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. It's time for day 2 update. Day 1/2. I got to level 93 on the champ. I found a Paradoxica, so I slapped that on. I was using an axe, but I didn't really have any luck finding a good one, so I found a Paradoxica and switched to it. I got to 112 out of 115 on the Atlas. Almost completed everything. I'm just missing 2 unique maps and then 1 more red map. I haven't done this stuff yet, but I will very soon. I did kill Shaper once. I'm going to kill him again and do Uber Elder and get my Maven done pretty soon. Today I'll do that. My character turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. When I had the axe that was bad, my damage was lacking, and a lot of you guys have asked me how to fix your damage. You kind of have to align the stars, so to speak. And so I'll talk more about that in just a minute. But here's my tree. The only thing different from my tree is that I put Pierce on the tree because I actually got Heat Shiver to drop really early. So I put the Heat Shiver on, and because you can't craft Pierce on gloves anymore, you can only craft Pierce on helmet. I decided to just take Pierce on the tree because I haven't been able to get gloves that are worth using Ichors on to get Pierce on the implicit there. But once I do, I'll drop those points. And then I got rid of the axe stuff, obviously, because I switched to Paradoxica. Paradoxica is actually a pretty solid weapon. I got one with Fizz and attack speed. And so then I took the sword wheel here instead. And then I also took this 1 rage point here to try to sustain rage. I'm using VLS now. I wasn't using VLS when I was using axes because this is basically just a rage generator. I got a 5-link Conquest Lamellar. I got this from a safe house, actually. Well, I 5-linked it in a safe house on like a 100 fusing bench thing. And then here's my amulet. It's just a lot of damage. Crit, fizz, cold. And then I anointed high voltage because those were the best oils I had for crit. Shield I have is block, attack speed, life, res. Decent block shield. Prioritize getting high block on your shield to help you get close to block cap. These boots are life, res, chaos, res. Cannot be chilled. And then belt is life, res, chaos, res, damage. I need to bless that implicit up a little more. The gloves are really bad. Just life, strength, a little bit of damage. Quite bad gloves. This ring is life, res, damage. This other ring is int, chaos, res, attack speed. With open prefixes here. These were pretty good suffixes, so I decided to just keep this. And then the Paradoxica is the weapon. I have attack speed tincture, and then diamond silver armor flasks with crit curse effect armor there. My defense numbers are 7.5k armor, 12k evasion. With the flasks up, 13k armor. And then with endurance charges, that number goes up a little bit more. And then what else on the tree? I have this 1 jewel right here that I also crafted in Betrayal in a safe house, which is actually it's bad now because it's axes. I forgot that this was an axe jewel, so this jewel is probably not really worth using anymore. And then yeah, that's the character for Pantheons. I'm using this one mainly, but I'm kind of swapping them around a bit. And then avoid freeze from here. Void chill from here. Don't have ailment immunity yet. Don't know if I'm going to take the character that far because I really kind of want to re-roll to a second build. I was planning on my plan right now is to kind of finish my 4 stones and get the Atlas done, and then possibly think about re-rolling after that. But anyway, that's the character. I'm going to do a map showcase. I've been doing destructive play to try to get my 2 stones done. So I'm going to run this Ashen Wood here with Maven on my destructive play tree. I'll show you guys that. I put Corrupting Fever on my weapon swap to proc my adrenaline. So because I don't have the gems on my main links anymore to fit it in. Not with using Smite and a VLS setup. Those just take up too many gem sockets. So what I do for that is just weapon swap, press the button, weapon swap back really quick like this. Swap on, swap back. And once you practice that, you can do it like, pretty quick. So I'll show you guys what the map looks like here. You can use your VLS to like get your rage built up really quickly, and then as long as you have 1 rage sustain point, you can sustain it for most of the map as long as you're able to keep hitting stuff. And then if it falls off, you can always just drop another VLS. Oh man, I didn't mean to get the boss that soon, because with destructive play, you're supposed to clear the map first. So there's one of the bosses. He's down. See if I have any other bosses over here. No. So this boss, I'll drop a VLS on him, drop smite on him, and then there's the damage. He dies pretty easily. So damage isn't amazing, but it's good enough. I mean, if you can do destructive play, you know, then you know, it's getting the job done. I'll go ahead and clear the rest of this map out. What's the mods here? Oh yeah, less recovery rate. That's why my life is not going back up. So yeah, to kill single targets, you really want to have your adrenaline procced. If your adrenaline's not procced, you're going to have way less damage. You really want to have all your rage generated already, which means you might need to use VLS on it. And then you also really want to have the smite buff, because the smite buff is big damage. And then with Paradoxica, all that smite damage gets doubled, even you know, so it makes it even more powerful. So when you're fighting a single target, you really want to like proc your adrenaline first, drop a VLS, use smite, make sure you have your endurance charges up too, and then also frostblink on top of it, so you get your bone chill damage from bone chill frostblink. So it's kind of a rotation that you need to execute a little bit. Let's see if I can kill this guy. So I'm going to proc my adrenaline first. Weapon swap back. Drop a VLS. Pop my smite. Make sure my tincture's up. This less life recovery map is making it really hard. Okay, we failed. I couldn't heal there because this map has like 90% less life recovery rate. So that's unfortunate, but you guys get the idea. Anyway, the build is performing pretty well for a league starter, and I'm pretty happy with it. You could ramp the build's damage through the moon if you wanted to. If you got taming, got a lethal pride, which I don't have, that would be one of my next steps to start farming. And then, you know, got a really nice weapon. Got additional strikes here. Got brittle on the boots. So I'm missing like 25% of my crit from not having brittle. And then getting, you know, Fizz taken as here for more defense. Additional strikes and pierce here would make the map clear feel even better. And, you know, just do all those things that take the build to the next level. But it remains to be seen whether I'm going to do that or not, because there's like 2 other builds I really want to play right now. But anyway, I think that's about all I need to say for this one. Quick update video. Build's feeling good. League start was successful. I had a sub 4-hour campaign, so it was my fastest campaign ever with the build, actually. So overall, I'm very happy. I hope you guys are having fun. If you have any questions, you can comment below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.